This is my 612 final reflection. One of my favorite restorative justice practices was the community building circles. I love the idea of being able to have deep and meaningful conversations to talk about and solve issues. Being in the educational field, it is important to learn what can make a difference for the learning environment for our students. I was a substitute teacher at my local high school, and I'm currently an outreach specialist at my community college. Further along into my years in an educational field, I would like to become an academic counselor and possibly a professor for some of the courses at the community college. Because of my goals, I recognize that students have outside difficulties that make school even harder than it should be. And I believe that some of these building circles would help me understand what I could do as a professor to be more flexible and understanding to increase the success of my students. My personal experience with building circles was when I was in high school with my wrestling coach. It was an optional practice, and I went because I felt like I needed it. My coach was doing this circle to express his concerns with some of our performances and to let us speak to express what we were also feeling. I remember when I was my turn to express, um, I felt like I felt like I wasn't doing enough and I wasn't wrestling to my fullest potential. Um, I remember right after that, my coach he was listening and he responded by saying, "You're not," and that he thought that I could be tougher, put more effort into practices and my matches. Um, because of that, I did become tougher, stronger, and create a mindset that I could handle anything that came my way in the future. So, because of all that, I do know that these circles do work because I was successful and it did solve the issues that we had, and we were able to express ourselves in a safe environment without emotions and anything else getting in the way. Um, on a holistic level, I've learned in this classroom that basically we need to communicate with each other, and that communication needs to be deep and meaningful. That could be produced by these circles to figure out what our problems are in society on all levels, personal and macro. Um, and basically, when we solve these issues, we help those who have been wrongfully wronged, and it's important to open up this communication and not keep everything in the shadows under taboo, and make sure that we do the best that we can for ourselves and other people in our communities and society. And basically, everything that I've learned, this has been one of my favorite things. And I am for sure 100% going to be using this in my practice wherever I am because I've had success with it personally, being part of the circle, and I'm looking forward to what I could do facilitating these circles. It's been a pleasure being in this classroom, and I'm looking forward to what the future brings. Thank you.